Hey guys, welcome to one more critique video, and if you want to get your solves to be critiqued, then make sure to DM me on Discord or just tell me in the comment section. So in the first scramble you have cross pieces here, here, here and here. So first you solve red with L, and then you did a D move to align it, and then you did a rotation. First solve orange, and now did a U2, solve green, and now solve blue, like this. Instead of first solving the piece and then aligning it and then solving the second one and then aligning it, you should first solve all the pieces and then align it in the end. So for example, for this cross, what you can do is first solve red, solve orange in the opposite of red, and then do U2 to solve green, and now do blue with wider prime U2 R, and now you can align the cross like this. So after doing cross, you recognize this corner and this edge. So first you pair them up, as it has to go into the back slot. So first you move it on the top of it, and then you insert it to here like this. In this way into the back. You used 9 moves just to solve this F12 case into the back, and it is also having B moves, so that solution is not that good, but I'll tell you an algorithm to solve this case into the back, and it's just 6 moves. So this is the algorithm. Like this. So after solving first pair, you recognize this corner and this edge, so you solve it like this into the back. And after solving second pair, you already have a third pair ready, so you did a U or U prime R prime to insert it over here. So after solving third pair, you have this corner and this edge left, so first you did a rotation, pair them up like this and insert it to here in this way. The way you did F12 was great, but in OLL you did a big mistake, and that was using 3 regrips just to solve this OLL case. So first I'll show you how you did it, and then I'll show you the correct way to do it. So after solving F12, you are holding the cube in this position. So first you regripped to do RU R prime U prime, and then you did again a regrip to do R prime F R, and then you did again a regrip to do F prime like this, in this way. To solve this case without a regrip, you have to hold the cube in this position only, and now you can do R U R prime U prime R prime F R and F prime with this finger like this. So after doing OLL, you got a lefty J pump. So first you did a U prime, and now I don't know why you did a U2 and then did again a U2, and now solve it like this, in this way. So in the second scramble, you have cross spaces here, here, here and here. So first you did R to solve blue, and now you did F D prime to solve orange and R2 to solve red. Your cross solution was great. So after doing cross, you have this pair already ready, so you did a U2 and insert it into the back with R prime UR like this. So after doing first pair, you have this pair already made as well. So first you did a rotation and insert it to here with L prime UL. But instead of doing a rotation just to solve it, you should do wide F prime L prime wide F to insert it into the back, as it will be easier to look ahead to all the pieces over here as your back slots are solved. Or one more algorithm to solve this pair into the back like this. Like this. So after solving second pair, you did a U, recognize these two pieces, so you solve it like this, into the back. If you have solved this F12 case first with 2 RU RPM prime like this, then you will get this pair also already made, as if you do 2 RU RPM prime, then these two pieces will be paired up over here. So after solving third pair, you have this corner and this edge already set up, so you did a U prime R U R prime to insert it to here. So after doing F12, you got this OLL, and you use the beginner OLL to solve it in this way. And now you solve it like this. Your algorithm to solve this OLL case was okay, but there's a faster algorithm I know to solve this case, and it's also 7 moves long. So what you have to do is first get it in this position and now apply this algorithm in this way. So after doing OLL, you got an APM as PLL, so you solve it like this. And your finger tricks were nice. So on the third scramble, you have cross spaces here, 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 and here. So first you did R prime, and before doing F to solve blue, as then green will get in a bad position, so you did a U prime and then solve blue, and D prime, R2 to solve green, and now to solve orange you did a Y2, R prime F R to solve it like this. Your whole cross solution was great, but the way you solved the last cross piece was very inefficient, and you can do just wide R prime UR to insert it into the back, or else you can do is D2 and insert this piece to here with L F prime L prime like this, and now line the cross. So after doing cross, you recognize this corner and this edge. So first you did a U R U R prime to set them up, and L U L prime to insert it into the back. The way you solved the first pair was great, and after that you have this corner and this edge. So first you did a U2, you recognize the case, and U prime to put it over here, set them up like this, and U2 did the rotation like this and insert it into the back in this way. The way you set these two pieces was good, but the way you insert it was not that good. And the way you should insert these two pieces from here is this. First do wide F R prime wide F prime to insert it into the back. And now your back slots are solved and front slots are not, so it will be a lot easier to look ahead. So after solving second pair, you did a U2, saw the edge, did a rotation, recognize the corner, pair them like this, and U2 did the gain rotation to insert it to here with R U prime R prime like this. You used two rotations just to solve this case, and that two number can go to 0 if you have done it like this. First do R prime to pair them up, U2 R, and now insert this to here with R U prime R prime like this. I know it's hard to recognize the case from here only, and you can do a rotation, it's okay, but after pairing them up and doing a gain rotation to insert it, what you should do is apply a lefty sledgehammer to solve it like this. So after solving third pair, you saw this corner, so you did a rotation, saw the edge, and solve both the pieces like this in this way. Instead of doing a rotation to solve this case from here, what you can instead do is first place the corner on the top of it, and now do 3 U prime R prime UR in this way, and now you can see this is solved. So after doing F12, you got this OLL, so you solve it like this in this way. The algorithm you used to solve this case was not that good and also not fast, but I'll tell you an algorithm that is a lot better than yours. So first you have to get the case in this position and now apply this algorithm in this way. So after doing OLL you got a T perm, so first you did a U and now solve it like this, in this way. So in the fourth scramble you have cross pieces here, here, here and here. So first you did U, wide R, U prime and D prime. Did X prime rotation, solve orange and green with D prime, R prime, D, like this. But instead of using wide R moves and almost doing a rotation, what instead you should do is like this. First hide green, move the red over the blue and restore the green, and now solve blue and red like this, and D prime, solve orange and green like this, in this way. While solving the last cross piece, which was green, I think you haven't saw that a pair was already made, and if you have done a U prime and then solve green like this, then you have a pair already made. Try to keep track of pairs like this while solving the cross. So after doing cross, you saw this corner and this edge, so first you pair them up like this, move it over here and insert it into the back like this, in this way. But instead of using 6 moves just to insert this pair to here, you can do it in 3 moves in this way. First do wide F, R prime, wide F prime, like this into the back. So after doing first pair, you did a U2, so these two pieces, and now solve it like this, in this way. Instead of using a rotation to solve this case, what instead you can do is first do L prime U2 L U2 to set them up like this to here, and now insert it like this, wide F prime L prime wide F, and now your back slots are solved and front slots are not, so it will be a lot easier to look ahead. So after solving second pair, you recognize this corner and this edge, and first you did a U prime and now pair them up like this to here, and then did a U2, did again a rotation and insert it like this. But instead of doing a rotation to solve this case from here, as if you do a rotation you will hold it in this position and it will be a lot harder to look at two pieces over here, so you should apply a lefty sledgehammer, then it will be a lot easier to look ahead. If you have F12 case like this, and if you do a U or your prime F prime, then it can easily go to this slot or this slot without rotation. But if these two pieces has to go here or here, then it will require rotation to insert. But you can easily prevent that rotation by using this algorithm to solve it. So first take the corner over here and now apply sledgehammer, and now these two are set up, and now you can insert it to here like this or here like this, in this way. So after solving third pair, you saw this edge and you did a U prime Y prime, saw the corner and solved both the pieces like this, in this way. But you can preserve both the rotations you used to solve this case by using this algorithm, in this way into the back. Or you're not able to recognize the corner from here, you can use a different algorithm from here that will require only one rotation to solve it, and it's this, in this way. Or just leave the previous algorithm and pair these two pieces over here with U or U prime R prime, and then instead of doing a rotation to insert, apply a inverse sledgehammer and then insert it to here. So after doing F2L, you got this OLL, so you solve it like this, and now this is turned into a T shape, and this way you solved it. So after that you got a V perm, so you used this algorithm to solve it. Work on finger tricks for this algorithm or just learn a new rotationless algorithm. I will give the link of that in the description. I will post another critique video after maybe 2 or 3 videos.